let's just give a round of applause right now for the staff because holy shit. We went from 0 scholarship players, nobody on the roster, everybody thinking that the sky is falling. Holy shit, Will Wade's gone. NCAA hates us. We're not going to be very good. We're going to get the death penalty to getting Matt McMahon. Who's this guy from a mid-major at Murray State? And he's getting all these Murray State guys. Do you think Murray State's guys are going to be able to perform here? And now you look at the roster and you're like, well, wait a minute. So we have the number 1 rated transfer portal roster in the league and the number 16th rated freshman recruiting class on a guy who got there halfway through the cycle.
So can we just say this really quick?
Yeah, talk to me.
First and foremost, we didn't think the sky actually did fall. Like that shit fell.
Oh,
he came in,
yes,
and he lifted it back up so far.
He rose the sky from the ground.
Obviously, you got to go out there and do it during the season, but from where it was tournament time to where it is right now.
When there was 0 players, I thought the program was really
It was night and day.
Listen, it was in dire straits. Like it was in a bad spot.
If you looked at the radar, it was like it was a red cell.
Listen, this may be my very aggravating optimist in me, like this a very optimistic view, but I said, listen, it was not a good situation. It doesn't look very good from the NCAA. And then everybody starts transferring, right? Transferring. I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't look good at all because they already announced the coach, and everybody still kept transferring. I'm like, okay, well, either they don't like what the coach is saying or the coach is telling them to leave. I don't know what's going on. But we don't have anybody here. I don't know what's going to happen with the sanctions in the NCAA. But then then the NCAA comes out and says, if you had anything prior to now, or 3 years prior, then those things, the statute of limitation is out. So you can't get punished for things that happened 3 years prior from getting punished, right? So all of these allegations happened in 17, 18. We're past that point. So I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to get off of this. All of the players transferred out. Maybe we'll have a couple scholarship taken away from us, but we're not going to have a postseason ban, I don't think. And so then you start seeing transfer. Okay, Murray State was very good last year. I know they're a smaller school, but you had, one Murray State guy in the portal transfers to us. Second, transfers. KJ Williams is their big guy who, all right, he was the last one to transfer. We don't know where he's going to go. He comes in, big lift. Okay, now you get all these recruits that are coming, 4-star recruits, 5-star recruits. Like, Justice Hill. Shit. Justice Hill comes back, and Wani comes back. You're like, okay, he's kind of putting together a roster. And then you land Sean Phillips, who's a 7-footer. That was our weakness last year, was our front court. Now I think that's our strength with him and KJ Williams. You have this big 7-footer coming in. Now you're deep. Now you're probably 8 deep at least of guys that are going to get minutes. Maybe 9 deep of actual minutes being played.
A little thin on the front court. If KJ
right now, but your number. But last year we had no front court.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You had the guys that were down, but they weren't producing. They were just bodies, kind of. Mm-hmm. Now you have 2 guys that are going to be productive. Now, obviously, one of them go down. It's going to be a little bit of a smaller lineup, but I think from everything that I've heard and the people that I've talked to, Matt McMahon is very, very good X's and O's. He's a very good offensive-minded coach, and he's a younger guy. I think he's got a lot of these guys that bought in. Once Adam Miller said, I'm coming back, you have a guy that can score at will, and you have a guy when shit breaks down, he can make something happen. I think they're in a good spot. I think they're in a very good spot.
Yeah, we had Matt McMahon on this morning, and he talked about how he worked his way. He hasn't even set up his office yet. His office is still blank.
Did he tell you where he was living?
He did not tell us where he lives.
So he's living in him and 4 coaches are living in the same condo until they find out. Yeah, his family isn't even doing minor league style shit.
I love that. He's so committed.
He's grinding. He's a grinder.
And that shows me how close the staff is and how they already have that built-in chemistry. He brought these guys with him. So now once you get the players to buy in and all the staff is on the same page, this is going to be, it's sky's the limit.
My biggest fear is,
I think we've gone from, oh shit, what the fuck's going to happen with the program, to I think we're better than we were last year.
Yeah,
and that's a bold statement, I know, but
how much better Mwadi gets. It was painful to watch Mwani. At times when you had him and Reed on the court, it was 3
And
on
listen,
5.
and I think McMahon may be able to help him. I think because he's such a good offensive, he's known for having good half court sets, having a good offensive scheme. Like Imani, obviously he could knock down the corner three with the best of them. He's a great defender. He's explosive and he's super athletic.
Athlete.
And I think that he can be used in different ways. And I think maybe giving him some more confidence in the offense, saying, "Hey, we're gonna actually have some offense, a little bit more offense run through you."
I would
Maybe
like
that helps
athletic
him.
ways to get him to the rim. Let him just
Treat him like Andre
athlete.
Iguodala used to.
Yeah,
let this guy. I mean, think about it. Like when Iguodala early in his career, he was a slasher. I'm gonna throw this ball down on you,
couldn't even
make
shoot.
a couple corners. Not very good shooter, but like super athletic, could play good defense, and will throw it down on you, right? And then he goes over to Golden State and they teach him how to shoot, and now he could shoot towards the end of his career. He was a good 3-point shooter towards the end. But Mwani already has the corner three. He's super athletic. He can jump out the gym. He plays lockdown defense. Like there's a spot for him on the field, on the court, and you give him a little more confidence offensively and say, hey, maybe listen, you don't average 2 points a game. You don't have to average 15. Average between 8 and 10.
Yep.
I think that'd be a win.
And Justice Williams off the bench.
Justice Williams
he
off the
should not
bench.
even been playing college basketball last year.
Yeah.
He's 17 years old.
So I think he was a 5-star.
Yeah, he's
Or 4-star. High 4-star.
Very high 4-star.
Yeah, high 4-star.
You know,
but I mean, look,
just come off and hit 2 threes off the bench.
You
That's
have you have experienced guys. You have guys that are experienced in Matt McMahon's offense, and you have guys that know. You have a few guys that are coming back, and you have guys that are experienced in the offense. So I think it's a good combo. I think it's gonna be good.
I think KJ is the best player. I just don't know about Adam Miller. Just coming off the
Yeah,
injury.
right.
I mean, KJ is a dog. Like
I haven't watched him play much.
He was a
but
conference player of the year.
I like that. I like
OVC.
those aren't bad. I just want LSU basketball to be good because I enjoy going.
It was fun. Like when it was.
Yeah, I would like for them to be good, and I'd like them to get a new arena. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
Well, I was watching a game on last year, and I was sitting down, and all of a sudden rats started running out of the stadium, out of the court. So I got a little issue with rats when rats start running towards me. Okay.
McMahon did say there are some updates coming. You just
Really?
take